Hello, so it's a warm welcome from my side. I hope you all are good and fine. So today we will again study one of the most important topic of political theory, that is democracy. So I would like to continue with one motivational quote. So after listening that quote, you will stay motivated. So believe in your potential. Every single step will give you a success for your journey and for your goal. So if not you, then who will? So let's start. Without wasting any time, let's dive into our topic, that is democracy. So democracy is also one of the vital topic of political theory. So I would like to continue this in bilingual language. So it will give you a good understanding for both Hindi and English medium. So most of the time I will continue this in English. Then few time I will switch to this topic in Hindi. So, what is democracy? Democracy, and few thinkers give their opinion regarding democracy. We will discuss this, and what is a timeline of democracy, how democracy evolved through the time to time. This is also one of the main thing that we have to understand in democracy. And second great thing is like time period of democracy, how it is evolved from ancient, from classical to modern to postmodern to contemporary time. This is also one of the main thing. And uh, and then we will discuss few pyqs. Then we will come in conclusion, and also elaborate these pyqs with our teaching what we have studied till now. Okay, so let's start. So what do you understand by democracy? So why democracy is important? If there is no democracy, then what, how, and how many countries are following democratic form of government? ये क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्या ज़रूरत है इसकी, और कौन कौन से देश है जो इसको फॉलो कर रही है, ये ज़रूरी है समझना. और डेमोक्रेटिक फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट क्या होती है, विच टाइप ऑफ गवर्नमेंट इज डेमोक्रेटिक फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट सबसे पहले समझेंगे, जिसमें हो जाता है टेरनी, डिक्टेटरशिप, ओलिगार्की. ये दीज आर द डिफरेंट मॉडल्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, थिंक अबाउट दिस, और मेक एन आइडियोलॉजी रिगार्डिंग दिस. ठीक है, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. व्हाट इज डेमोक्रेसी? So democracy is derived from Greek word. So what do you understand by the Greek word? This is the word that comes under the Greek philosophy. That is demo. Demos means people. People is English word, and demos in Greek we use demos as people. So kratos is rule. So rule, it means rule by the people. प्रजा का शासन, इसको हम बोलते हैं डेमोक्रेसी. और लिटरली मीन्स रूल बाय पीपल. ठीक है. और अब्राहम लिंकन थे. द अब्राहम लिंकन वॉज द US प्रेजिडेंट इन द 19th century. सो इन द 20th century ड्यूरिंग 1990 10 और 14 में इनका पीरियड होगा. आई एम नॉट श्योर, बट हाँ, according to me. So the definition regarding Abraham Lincoln. So what Abraham Lincoln said in democracy, defining democracy, he said that democracy is of the people, by the people and for the people. ये लोगों से ही है, लोगों के लिए ही है, और लोगों द्वारा है. ठीक है. Capture its moral essence. So what is moral? Moral is well-being essence. So it means that democracy is for the development of the weaker sections of the society. So in which people will gather and give and choose their representative, and once they will choose, and their representative will think for the weaker sections and make policies regarding this. Thank you. So however, democracy is not fixed concept. ठीक है. It has evolved historically and theoretically. So it is not a fixed concept. It is changed by time to time, and it's evolved by time to time. I will give you a just interpretation of democracy. So in which how it is evolved from classical to modern to postmodern, and after 19th century, 20th century, and through now contemporary time, the relevance of the democracy. So what is normative ideals? So first you have to think like this: what is normative ideals, and what are the importance of normative ideals, and how it is practical applicable in contemporary time. Normative is what ought to be rather than what ought to be. क्या होना चाहिए. ये एक ethical terms आ जाती है. Ideal state के साथ कनेक्ट करो, ये आइडलिज्म. And what is idealism? Plato is a philosopher, father of philosophy. And प्लाटो हैज़ गिवन द अप्रोच ऑफ आइडलिज्म. अब हिंदी में बताता हूँ, इसको राम राज्य बोलते हैं, कि एक ऐसी स्टेट होगी जहाँ पे सब कुछ, सारी चीज़ें आपको आपके अनुसार मिलेगी, जैसे कि पुलिस, स्टेट, रोल, एजुकेशन, सब कुछ. रिसोर्सेज ऑफ द सोसाइटी शुड बी डिवाइडेड अमंग इक्वली टू ऑल. सबको बराबर चीज़ें मिलेगी. ठीक है, अब चलती है हम. लेट्स move into another topic, that is classical theories of democracy. So classical means कि ये जो पुराना टाइम आ जाता है, पुराना टाइम, एंशंट, जिसके जो पॉलिटिकल थ्योरी के जो क्लासिकल स्कॉलर्स हैं उनको हम रखेंगे, जैसे प्लेटो, एरिस्टोटल. और एरिस्टोटल, प्लेटो की जो बुक है और उनकी जो राइटिंग्स हैं उनमें उन्होंने सोक्रेटिस का जिक्र किया हुआ है, जो उनके शिष्य थे, टीचर थे प्लेटो के. तो उन्होंने उनके बारे में भी बताया. तो ये क्लासिकल है. अब क्लासिकल में हम देखेंगे जैसे कि एथेंस था. ठीक है, उनमें क्या होती थी? डायरेक्ट डेमोक्रेसी होती थी. ठीक है, अब डायरेक्ट डेमोक्रेसी थी, तो ये एरिस्टोटल ने दिया हुआ है, कि बताया हुआ था कि हाउ डायरेक्ट डेमोक्रेसी इन एथेंस. ठीक है ना, तो एरिस्टोटल ने उसके बारे में पूरा बताया हुआ था कि एरिस्टोटल एलोबरेट द डेमोक्रेसी, decision making through the assembly. ठीक है, they have said that participation personally in the decision making process through the assembly. So they create the assembly, then they participate, and it is directly participated an assembly that is made, it is directly made by the people, and then they represent, and then they make decision for welfare of the people. ठीक है, core principle includes equality before law, rotation of offices, civil virtues. These are the core principles of classical democracy, like equality before law. And equality before law, you have to know that it is also mentioned in Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, in which it is clearly mentioned that rex. ठीक है, here it is mentioned that lex is law and rex is king. ठीक है, so who is more important? Law is more important rather than king. So rule of law, it means everyone should be equal in front of law, but exceptions are there, like president and governor. They have certain exceptions, like they will give some priorities. Okay, however it excluded वुमेन को उन्होंने एक्सक्लूड कर दिया, स्लेव्स को एक्सक्लूड कर दिया, और फॉरनर को एक्सक्लूड कर दिया. क्लासिकल टाइम्स में दे मेक असेंबली, बट दे डू नॉट इंक्लूड वुमेन्स एंड स्लेव्स एंड फॉरनर्स, एंड दे डू नॉट एंड those who criticize them na, and they took that topic like women is the second gender, and they 50% are women, and they are not taking them and making decisions. So how that democracy will function and balance without taking 50% of the population of that sphere? So some critics they criticize them regarding this. तो उनको बहुत ज़्यादा क्रिटिसाइज किया गया कि जो आपने वुमेन को नहीं लिया, जो सेकंड जेंडर, जो आधी आबादी थी वुमेन्स की थी, तो उनको लेना चाहिए था. प्लेटो क्रिटिसाइज डेमोक्रेसी एज मॉब रूल. उन्होंने बोला इट इज़ लाइक अ मॉब रूल. मॉब रूल मीन्स अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल, दोज हु आर नॉट अवेयर टू whom they want to choose, and if they are aware, so they can make perfect decision making. But if they do not aware, so democracy will got into the hand of those who are dictator, like in once they will like I will tell you example. In Germany, Hitler will elect through the process of fascism means ki through the democracy, and they destroy the democracy. It means mob do not have a knowledge regarding this, and they elect their representative, which is not good for them. So this is also one of the main problem, that ki if mob of that sphere is not educated, so it will take that democracy in worst form. So instead of doing this, if the mob taking good decision, all depends upon the people of who they are choosing representative, and once representative will get chosen, so it will become good as well as bad as well as worst also. So all it's depend upon mob rule. To tyranny like dictatorship, I have given you example of how in Germany Hitler ruled by rule. He elected through democracy, and once he will get elected now, then he took all the powers and established that oligarch tyranny, and established tyranny, and then it's a kind of fascism. And in fascism, fascism is defined as ki it is a type of democracy in which rulers took all the powers through democracy, and they destroy the floor of democracy, and then they hold all the powers, and then it's कॉल्ड एज फैसिज्म. ठीक है. आया. और फैसिज्म में क्या होता है, ये जो लोगों के द्वारा पावर में आते हैं ना, ये उसका स्ट्रक्चर ही ख़त्म कर देते हैं जिसके थ्रू पावर में आए होते हैं, और सबको बोल देते हैं और उनके ऊपर शासन करना शुरू हो जाती है. ये है फैसिज्म, इसको बोलती है फैसिज्म. ठीक है. और एरिस्टोटल कंसिडर इट्स डेरिवेंट फॉर्म प्रेफरिंग. और एरिस्टोटल ने क्या बोला है कि जो पॉलिटी है इज़ द बेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. एंड हाउ एरिस्टोटल create this ideology ki how polity is the best form of government through Aristotle studied 158 constitution regarding this. उन्होंने 158 constitution पढ़े और and he give one crux. उन्होंने उसका crux निकाला कि that polity is the best form of government, oligarchy, and he studied different forms of government, and then he made with the conclusion that कि polity is the best form of government. Roman republic tradition. ठीक है. ये मैंने I already told. Rule of law, civil virtue. Thinkers like Serio and Machiavelli argued that liberty could be preserved through institutional balanced and active citizens. Traditional influenced modern constitutional democracy. ठीक है. तो Machiavelli they give more important. Machiavelli and Cario, they give more important to institutions. They said that ki there should be institutions in democracy so that checks and balance should be maintained. So if one power will overlap to other, so other power have a type of power to overcome that power. So it will create a checks and balance, and it will also balance the power and neutralize the power, and no institution will become the arbitrary. Example I will give you in the 3 forms of government that India have in the present context time, like executive, judiciary, and legislature. They all have checks and balance on each other. Like if legislature will make the law, frame the law, if the law is violate the fundamental right, then judicially have a power to overcome it on it. So it's an example of checks and balance. Liberal thinkers like John Locke, Montesquieu, Rousseau laid the foundation of the modern democracy. अब ये चला गया हम modern democracy में. ठीक है. लोग emphasized constant natural rights and limited government. Limited government का मतलब आ जाता है constitutionalism. और जॉन लॉक जो पैदा हुए थे, वो जॉन लॉक जो थे ना, वो इंडिविजुअलिस्ट थे. उन्होंने बोला कि एक इंसान की ज़्यादा वैल्यू है और स्टेट का काम है इसको प्रोटेक्ट करना. और ये इन्होंने बोला कि 4 इंडिविजुअल ये एक इंसान को इलेक्ट करेंगे, इसका काम है कि इन सबको प्रोटेक्शन देना. ठीक है. लिमिटेड गवर्नमेंट होना चाहिए. लिमिटेड गवर्नमेंट का मतलब हो जाता है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल सुप्रीम होना चाहिए. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनलिज्म. Montesquieu argues separation of powers as safeguard of liberty. Rousseau advocated popular sovereignty. ठीक है. रूसो ने क्या किया? पॉपुलर सोवरेनिटी. रूसो का सुनो. रूसो ने क्या बोला कि रूसो ने बोला कि जर्नल विल ऑफ द पीपल. जर्नल विल की सबकी मर्जी द्वारा ही रिप्रेजेंटेटिव चूज किया जाना चाहिए. रूसो का कॉन्सेप्ट था जर्नल विल. Thus, classical theory contained tension between representative liberalism and participative democracy. और लिबरलिज्म का मैंने बता दिया, जो फादर ऑफ लिबरलिज्म थे जो जॉन लॉक, और उनका मैंने बता दिया था लिमिटेड गवर्नमेंट, नेचुरल राइट्स. और ये पूरा मैंने बता दिया, ये इस डायग्राम से इनको एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. आई हैव एक्सप्लेन ऑल विद दिस डायग्राम. ओके. सो लेट्स डिस्कस अनदर टॉपिक. contemporary theories of democracy. What is a contemporary theory of democracy? Means the relevance of democracy throughout, and it is valid till now, and how people are how countries are choosing democracy, and how people are electing their representative by this method. Now we will discuss in this. इन्होंने बोला elitist theory like Mosca, Prato and Michael challenge the idea of popular rule. ठीक है, they challenge the idea of popular rule, and Michael iron law, and they reply that iron law of oligarchy. ठीक है ना, what is oligarchy? ठीक है, here it is mentioned that argued that all organization tends towards the elite domination. Oligarchy is a few group hold the power. That is the meaning of oligarchy. In the democracy there are few peoples, those who have a power, like in the millions of peoples, only few means hundreds of group of 100 or 200 people have a power to control and dominate millions of people. That is a type of oligarchy. ठीक है, argued that all organization tends towards elite domination. ठीक है, democracy therefore become ruled by elites. So in the contemporary time, elitist theorists, they said that ki those who are from elite class, they only have the power to rule and dominate. So it's become the oligarchy, rule of oligarchy, कि जिनके पास पैसा है, रुतबा है, पावर है, वही 4-5 लोग पूरे सिस्टम को चला रहे हैं, और फ्यू ग्रुप ने बनाया हुआ है और कैपिटलिज्म एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हैं. ये इनका कहना था. फिर रहता है जोसेफ स्कैम्पीटर फर्दर डेवलप दिस रियलिस्ट. उन्होंने रियलिस्टिक बताया कि एक्चुअली में व्हाट इज एप्लीकेबल, व्हाट इज द रियलिटी दैट एम्फसाइज डेमोक्रेसी. तो रियलिस्ट का क्या कहना है कि रियलिटी क्या है, सही में क्या है, मतलब कि ग्रेविटी क्या है उस चीज़ की, कि जो what realist think that key method for selecting leaders through competitive elections. He reject democracy as a moral idea, reduce citizens participations to voting. ठीक है ना, उन्होंने बोला कि what is realist is like कि in people a leader will get elected and they give fake promises to the people once they will get elected, and they start using their power. But this is reality, and critique and realist scholars such as Joseph Schumpeter, he give his view, realist view. So pluralist theory, pluralist means कि power is divided amongst many, more than one. That is pluralist theory given by Robert Dahl. Robert Dahl ने क्या देखा, पहले मैं इसका जोसेफ स्कैम्पीटर का हिंदी में थोड़ा बताता हूँ. रियलिस्टिक का मतलब जो एक्चुअली में है. उन्होंने बोला है कि डेमोक्रेसी में क्या होता है, जो लीडर होती है वो लोगों को झूठा बता के कि हमने ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे, आपका सारा प्रॉब्लम हम ख़त्म कर देंगे, और पावर में आ जाते हैं. जब आ जाते हैं, वंस दे गेन पावर, जब पावर में आ जाते हैं ना, वो अपना काम नहीं करते हैं, धोखा दे देते हैं. ये उन्होंने बताया हुआ है रियलिस्टिक थ्योरी में. प्लूरिस्टिक थ्योरी सच एज रॉबर्ट ढाल viewed democracy as a oligarchy, and they continue with how they characterized by multiple centers of power. ठीक है, they said that there are multiple centers of powers. ठीक है, like power is not in a hand of elite class. They said that multiple sources of power like NGO हो गई, government organs हो गए, national international developmental organizations हो गई, they also have power. In pressure groups also have power. Lot of institutions exist in the society, they have power, as said by Robert Dahl. So view democracy बोला पॉलीगार्की मतलब मैनी मल्टीपल, बहुत ज़्यादा सेंटर्स है पावर के, ग्रुप्स, फ्री इलेक्शंस, सिविल लिबर्टीज. ठीक है, आर्ग्यू दैट, ये बता दिया मैंने. मार्क्सिस्ट का क्या मतलब, मार्क्सिस्ट का जब भी कहा जाता है तो दे ऑलवेज क्रिटिसाइज इकोनॉमी, कि लिबरल डेमोक्रेसी एज अ, उन्होंने बोला कि bourgeois system that provide only formal equality while economic power remain concentrated. Listen what Marxist said. Every time once the word Marxist came in your mind now, so it's every time do criticism of whom? Liberal democracy. In liberal democracy they are not giving priority to economy, and those who are capitalists, those who have money and those who have wealth, they are only exploiting exploiting, and the one who get exploit, they do not getting the perfect right, and they said that the state is only the instrument of the exploiting class. तो वो क्या करते हैं कि जो स्टेट है यही इंस्ट्रूमेंट का है, यही खराब कर रहा है सिस्टम पूरा, जो स्टेट है एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहा है ना, मार्क्सिस्ट का कहना था. एंड मार्क्सिस्ट ऑल्सो रिप्लाई दैट कि इन स्टेट such type of system exist, and they do not have a trust to each system, and they are saying that ki in democracy, bourgeois, and they said that proletariat. Bourgeois means though the one who control, and proletariat one who controlled, the one who controlled and one who control. So proletariats get controlled through bourgeois, ठीक है, and bourgeois have a power and have a money muscle power, and they are controlling to proletariats means worker in the society. एंड मार्क्सिस्ट बोलते हैं कि जिनके पास पैसा है वही कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं. फिर मार्क्सिस्ट लाइक ग्रामसी ने बोला कि दे क्रिएट अ हैजेमनी मीन्स आइडियोलॉजी मीन्स कि दे क्रिएट अ सच टाइप ऑफ माइंडसेट टू दैट पीपल दोज हु हैव पावर मसल पावर, दे ओनली हैव अ राइट टू डोमिनेट देम. I have not mentioned here further one of the most important scholar, Althusser. Althusser has given IRS in which he mentioned that state apparatus, in which he mentioned that ki, social media also play a main role while influencing the ideology. School culture also play a main role in influencing the ideology of the people. Ideological state apparatus. Model of democracy. Now we will study different model of democracy. It is easy, ठीक है. So representative model. So I will give a few examples and then differentiate between them, and then discuss PYQs. That will give you a good understanding ki what actually the UPSC is asking, and how we have to prepare this topic so that we can write good answer and fetch good marks. Okay. So model of democracy, representative democracy. So representative democracy is mostly based on election of representatives, ठीक है ना. So once they choose their representatives on behalf of their citizens. Suppose in case I am voting I am choosing my member of parliament, and my member of parliament making policy for me on behalf of myself, ठीक है. So रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, ठीक है, आई हैव गिवन दिस एग्जांपल लाइक इन लोकसभा क्या होता है, मैं जैसे कोई मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट को चूज़ करता हूँ, ठीक है, चूज़ कर दिया. अब वो क्या करेगा, रूल बनाएगा, और वो रूल फ़ायदा किसको देंगे, मेरे को देंगे. मैंने नहीं बनाए तो उसने, बट उसको किसने चूज़ किया, मैंने चूज़ किया. इसको बोलते हैं रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डेमोक्रेसी. अब थिंकर कौन कौन से थे, ये मॉडर्न थिंकर आ गए. मॉडर्न थिंकर कौन कौन से हैं, लोग, मेडिसन, G.S. Mill, who is known as the father of Locke is known as father of liberalism. Utilitarianism approach, the greatest happiness of the greatest number. ये भी मैंने बताई है प्रीवियस वीडियो में. आई हैव डिस्कस ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. गो एंड क्लियर योर डाउट यार, ठीक है. Madison argued that a large republic prevents tyranny of the majority while it ensures stability and efficiency. Critics highlighting elites. Okay. Or scholars such as C.B. McPherson टर्न इट प्रोटेक्टिव डेमोक्रेसी. तो उन्होंने इसको बोला जाता कि प्रोटेक्टिव डेमोक्रेसी है. क्रिटिक ने बोला कि ये वही है, एलीट और डोमिनेंस, ठीक है, और जो सिटीजन्स हैं उनको एलिनेट ही कर देती है. अब किसी को पता ही नहीं है कि ये सिटीजन ने वोट भी किया, एंड सिटीजन्स आर नॉट रेडी टू पार्टिसिपेट इन सच टाइप ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. ये क्रिटिक्स का कहना है. मिल वगैरह का कहना है कि इट इज़ गुड, ठीक है. J.S. Mill support this model. इन्होंने मॉडल सपोर्ट. Madison argue that large republic prevents tyranny, dictatorship and majority. ठीक है. Few scholars have good opinion, few have criticism. So you have to make balanced approach while writing your answers. Keep certain things in your mind before you are writing. Never write your answer will give only positive or only a negative biasness. That is a very not good answer. It will like a not a balanced answer. So you have to write an answer in such a balanced way that it will give a good perspective to the examiner that this guy has a balanced approach. So this is a good thinking while writing your answers. ठीक है. Participatory democracy emphasize direct and continuous involvement of citizens in decision making. So participatory democracy in which people are directly involved in the decision making. Suppose ये ग्राम सभा होती है, तो इन ग्राम सभा में ग्राम सभा हो जाती है और कम्युनिटी की जितने भी म्यूनसिपलिटी वगैरह जितने भी हेयर पीपल्स आर डायरेक्टली मेकिंग पॉलिसी एंड इम्प्लीमेंट दीज पॉलिसीज इन देयर विलेजेस. सपोज अगर हमारे घर पे ही जो हमारा हेड ऑफ फैमिली है वो क्या करते हैं, I will give you example of my grandfather. My grandfather make a policy throughout my family and that is applicable in my family. So it's a kind of participatory democracy and we have given the power to our grandfather. And in our in my joint family we have like 30 people and out of that only my grandfather making the policy. I am giving this example, okay. So they are making policy, so it's a kind of participatory democracy and that is only for benefit our family. This is example I have given from participatory democracy, okay. So important thinker कौन है, ए रूसो, G.S. मिल, ठीक है, और पेटमैन, कैरोल पेटमैन, ठीक है. Argued that participation educates citizens and deepens democracy. ठीक है. Examples includes Gram Sabha and participatory budget. So participatory budget also comes under this participatory democracy. So in participatory budget people are ready to give vote for their budgets whether it is good or not. So while passing the budget, so here that is participatory democracy. How it face practical challenges in Raj and unequal societies. However, sometimes it fails, not every time it fails, Raj, because if there is a large democracy like in India, so we cannot only depend upon participatory democracy. That's why we have chosen the method of representative democracy, because if there is more population over than millions, so we are not able to take the decision of all and implement. So it's better to choose those who make decision rather than choosing all. So it will make a chaos situation, that is unstable situation and critical situation. It is participatory democracy only applicable for few in a small groups of society. Deliberative democracy is like a democracy in which people are ready in a debate and policy making. So while discussing they will get a good conclusion on that, and once they will get good conclusion they can make a better decision making laws, or that is helpful for the people and for their societies. Habermas, communicative rationality, stress on it enhances legitimacy but criticize idealism, and that I have told. And for important PYQ we will discuss like a representative democracy. I have already discussed what is the role, scholars and perspective, how it is applicable in India, US, because the population of more than 1 million, they support representative democracy rather than supporting participatory democracy, because and India have mixed model, participatory as well as democratic. Relevance of the participatory democracy, deliberative democracy, alternate models. Okay, battery is also getting off. So okay guys, so after we will came with conclusion that multi-dimensional model, okay, democracy, robot doll and importance of robot doll. Okay, so I have explained you each and everything regarding this. ठीक है. Okay, bye, take care. So please do like and subscribe my channel. So it's my humble request, because I am doing hard work. So if you will like, so from your side it's like a credit that you are giving to me for my hard work. Okay, bye, Jai Hind.